What's good? Y'all know who it is, and y'all know what it is. It's your boy, man. It's your boy, dog. It's Friday. Your boy Matthew Shack, man, live here in Los Angeles, parlaying, chilling, and hanging out with y'all. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. What's going on with y'all, man? Getting the weekend started the right way, man. I'm just gonna finish up what I started. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation, salute to the Unfiltered fam, salute to the Mod Squad, salute to the goons in the chat. Run the likes up for your boy, dog. You know what I'm saying? Keep the likes at 50% of the audience at all times. Last but not least, tip your bartender, man, for good game. Serving up this good game, dog. That would be me. What's popping with all y'all, man? I figured I'd come in, man. Blaze one for the Unfiltered Nation and fam, guy. And finish up this last little nub of this cigar, man, and chop it up. Okay. You know, man, it's funny, man. Make sure you guys get these likes up, man. It's funny, man, how 2025 is becoming the year of the complainer already, bro. We're not even 2 months in yet, man. We're not 2 months in to this year yet, but there's just a lot of complaining, a lot of crybaby activity out here in these streets, bro. It's really bad. All right. But today, I don't know if you guys remember, man, during the football season a few months ago, with the San Francisco 49ers, bro, with DeAndre Campbell, linebacker, who actually quit in the middle of the game. Y'all remember that? Remember when DeAndre Campbell was playing against an important divisional game against the Rams, bro? And that was the game when Dre Greenlaw came back. DeAndre Campbell was playing great football, was playing all pretty much the majority of the year with the snaps and all of that, man, and was playing good football. And then Dre Greenlaw got off an injured reserve and came back, and he was he's the starter, okay? And he comes back, and DeAndre Campbell wasn't happy with the snap count. It wasn't that he wasn't playing. It was the fact that he didn't think that Dre Greenlaw, who we all know, because a lot of y'all don't know who DeAndre Campbell is, but you've heard of Dre Greenlaw if you watch football. He was mad because why is Dre Greenlaw getting all these snaps? And he just left. He's like, I'm not going in the game. So they called his number to get back out there. And he's like, nah. He pulled a whole Scottie Pippen, bro, without being Scottie Pippen. For those of you guys who may remember when Scottie Pippen refused to go back, the year that Jordan retired in between to play baseball, Scottie Pippen thought that he should have got the last shot, and they gave it to Tony Kukoc instead. They didn't call it for Scottie, and Scottie refused to go back in the game. Tony Kukoc went into the game and hit the game-winning shot, which is the beginning of why Jordan and Pippen have the relationship that they have now. Because Michael Jordan on The Last Dance made it clear that he didn't think that he said Scottie didn't think that out. That's not what you do. Michael Jordan wouldn't have cared. He just wanted to win. So that was the beginning of it, all right, of their situation. But Dre Greenlaw is a perennial All-Pro. Dre Greenlaw is a bad boy. DeAndre, you had a chance to do what you needed to do. Instead of you playing the game and doing what was necessary, you decided not to go back out there, okay? And John Lynch, who is a Hall of Fame defensive player, a Hall of Fame safety, and also happens to be the general manager of the San Francisco 49ers, told him to leave. Get your ass, if you're not going to go in the game, get your ass out of here, okay? He got suspended for the last 3 games of the season, and then Kyle Shanahan says he does not see you, DeAndre Campbell, in the future of the 49ers. In other words, you're fired. So we all, charged that up to a guy who didn't understand that he wasn't really all of that. But today, he thought that he would remind everybody. I mean, why remind everybody in February? The Super Bowl was 2 weeks ago. You haven't played football since 3 games left into the season, since week 14. Like, no one's thinking about you, bro. But he decided to come out and crash online in a filled rant about quitting on the Niners. And it's so intensive that I printed it out. I didn't want to get this wrong. I didn't want to just go off the top of my head. I want to say exactly what this cat said on Twitter about the 49ers, about the organization, about the general manager, about the coaching staff, about the players, everything verbatim. Okay. And just to let you know where I got this from, I got it from the 49er beat writers. So this is authentic that I printed out, which I normally don't do, but I figured, let me say this shit word for word, so there will be no ambiguity about what was said. All right. So I'm going to read this shit to you guys right now, bro. The year of the quitter complaining about quitting. This is out of hand, bro. If you quit, you quit. If you stop, you stop. If you decide that you don't want to do it no more, just walk up into the sunset, bro. Don't turn around and start complaining about it, bro. You quit. That's what you did. Nobody told you to do that shit. That's what you did. Stop crying and running around like a little bitch. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and read it. All right. Okay. So here it is. The Vondre Campbell's frustration with the fans. So not only this was started with the fans getting on his ass. All right. Just on his comments, talking crazy to him ever since. Niner Empire and the 49er faithful. People try to say these other fan bases like the Raiders and these other fan bases, Cowboy fans and all of us are bad. But the 49er fans, man, are pretty ruthless, bro, to be honest. Okay. They definitely ruthless. All right. So I'm reading this right here. Okay. Printed straight off of the article. Vondre Campbell's frustration with fans commenting on his decision to quit on the San Francisco 49ers this past season is evident. The veteran linebacker went on a vulgar rant on social media platform X, Twitter, blasting his critics in a series of profanity-laden posts. Okay? The 49ers suspended him for the final 3 games of the season after he refused to play in week 15, I said 14, against the Los Angeles Rams, which was impacted by injuries that left the team thin at linebacker. Reports suggest that he was upset losing his starting job to Dre Greenlaw. So, stopping there. So, he was mad because he lost his starting job to a player that's better than him. I mean, you can't make it up. You lost your starting job to the guy who was starting in the first place. Now, those of us that actually played sports like myself, those of us that really know how it works, you don't lose your job to an injury. An injury, unless it's debilitating, you don't lose your job to an injury. If that player comes back, you got to beat that player. Okay? It's just like in boxing. You don't beat the world champion in a boxing match on points. You got to beat his ass. Typically knock him out or really make it look bad, because if it goes to the judges, you're not winning. So he's mad because the guy that's better than him came back. All right. I'm still reading. Okay. Get these likes up. All right. So, general manager allegedly instructed the linebacker to leave the field. The suspension, rather a release, preventing him from signing with another team. So that's another reason why he's mad. So he couldn't go to another team because he wanted to be released. That's why he was acting a fool. The same thing that your boy Antonio Brown did with the Raiders, and he did with other teams as well as Tampa Bay. Act a fool, so they just let me go, and then I can go somewhere else. But the 49ers is like, nah, you're not playing at all because we're just going to suspend you rather than cutting you. So he was mad behind that because not only did he not get paid, he also didn't get a chance to go to another team. All right? Smart for the Niners to do that shit. Go sit your ass down somewhere, bro. Okay? All right. So here's what he said on Twitter. Okay? I'm going to say some of it, and I'm not going to say some of it. All right. So this is what he said. Listen, I'm sick of all you B-ass ends, B-A-N, okay, jumping under my tweets. It's been 2 months. I have yet to address the situation because you know the truth, and I don't care to clear anything up. I'm all by myself all the time. So if any of them BANs, okay, I'll say it one time. Any of you bitch ass niggas, which is what he's saying, BAN, from the 49ers, feel a way or some type of way and go with your move when you see me, because all them ends had much to say about me when I was gone. Have them stand on them words next time I see them. I've been standing on business my whole life, and if it's gonna be like that until the day I'm 6 foot under. P with the Y at the end, ass ends don't know me. So his first thing is very clear. Number one, he called all the fans bitch ass ends. Then he said he has not addressed the situation because he doesn't care to clean it up. Okay. He says, I'm by myself. Come see me. Whenever any of y'all BANs want to come and step up, you want to chuck them, I'm always around ready to chuck them. Okay. And then he says, you had so much to say about me when I'm gone, but I stand on business all the time. Right. And I'm going to be like that till I'm 6 feet under. Y'all some P words and you don't know me. That was the first one. That's pretty good. I don't know why he continued after that. That's pretty good. That should have been it. But when you really aren't feeling the way you say you are, you got to keep talking. Okay? You got to keep talking, bro, because that should have been it. If you're going to say something, just say it and be a man. I said what I had to say and call it a day. But no, he had a whole bunch of other shit to say. All right. So he also expressed his displeasure with former players. So he went at the former players, the media analysts. He went after all the media guys, Skip, Shannon Sharp, Stephen A, all of them, okay, who turned against him. So he wrote, this is the second part, because he's not done. Like I said, it should have been done on the first one, but he's not. He wrote, that goes for all those retired ass ends that jumped on the TV speaking my name when they could have reached out to me and heard it from the horse's mouth, him. But they just took what the 49ers said and ran with it. Y'all ends are P words to F all y'all. That was the second one. So just to recap for a lot of you remedial people out there, what he's saying, all you retired people that's on the TV, the Ryan Clarks. He's talking about retired players, okay? He's talking about the Ryan Clarks. He's talking about the Dan Orlovskis. He's talking about the Shannon Sharps. He's talking about the Chad Ochocinco's. He's calling them all P-word ends, okay? And he said, y'all could have reached out to me, but you didn't. And you took what the 49ers said and ran with it. Y'all, P is F. F all y'all. That was the second one. I'm like, okay, bro. A hurt dog is always hollering. You should have been done at that point. But like I said before, bro, when you're really not about that life and about that action, like you say, you keep talking, bro. You keep talking. You keep talking. Okay. So here's what he continued to say. All right. He's not done. When a follower commented there's no way he could defend his actions. So somebody on the Twitter, somebody he doesn't know, some fan said, you can't defend what you did. You quit on your team, bro. You actually did the worst thing you could do. Okay. He said, I ain't addressing shit. I'm rich. I never have to work another day of my life. I told Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch when they FaceTimed me and begged me to come out there an hour after Green Bay cut me, I really be sparing ends. N-words. I play because I want to. Quote unquote. That's the third one. So let's break it down remedially again. So he says, I ain't got to talk to none of y'all. I'm rich as F. I'm rich as hell. I'm rich. I don't have to work another day in my life. I mean, I don't think he's that rich, to be honest. I mean, I don't think he has a big ass contract. Okay, I don't think. Especially the way you acting now, you're going to be broke within a couple of years. Okay? And then he said he mentioned Kyle Shanahan by name and John Lynch. He said when they FaceTime me and begged me to come out there after Green Bay cut me. Now, if you don't remember or you don't know, DeAndre Campbell was with the Packers. The Packers cut him. When the Packers cut him, he did the same shit. Not as bad, but he definitely badmouthed the entire organization on the way out. There's some people that you start fooling with them, they're gonna badmouth you, dog. The girl who you were with for a couple of years, you decide you don't want to do it no more. She's running around telling all the females that what you're working with. She's telling telling all of them you ain't shit. Telling all of them you don't know how to work it. Telling them you're really small in certain areas. You're broke. Okay, she done did all these. She done did everything possible to you. Okay, she done three-fingered. She done did everything possible to you to make you look bad to everybody. Okay, that's what he does. He's the type of dude. As long as you're giving me what I want, we're good. As soon as you don't, I'm going scorched earth. Okay. Then he said, I play because I want to play. All right. That's what I always try to tell you guys, man. These guys don't love the game. They don't love the game. They love what the game can do for them. As long as the game is doing for them, they're good. And when the game isn't doing good for them, they'll let it be known. I only play because I want to play. I don't play because I love to play. I'm not playing for the guy next to me. I'm not playing for the team. I'm not playing for my family. I'm playing for me. And that's it. Okay. And I don't feel like playing. I ain't playing. Okay. So John Lynch came out and addressed the situation. Okay. And he said, back then, it's unfortunate. There's nothing that anyone wanted, but you can't stand for that. This is what John Lynch said. He's in the Hall of Fame as a player. Just as we were talking about finishing and having each other's back, when you have something contrary to that, it's not who we are and it's not who we'll ever be. In other words, get your quitting ass out of here, man. Old crybaby ass fool. Get your ass out of here, dog. Running around here, man, quitting on us and shit. We paid you. You said you wanted to play. Dre Greenlaw's a teammate, man. Get out there and compete, bruh. Nah, get your ass out of here. That's what John Lynch is saying, man. Like, nah, dog. Nah, we can't stand for that type of shit. You can't stand by somebody who don't got your back, bro. That's just being a adult. You got people who say they got your back, and when you need them, they don't got your back, man. You be a fool to believe them again. Okay, they don't have your back. They don't love you like that. Okay, straight up. All right. So we're gonna keep reading, bro. Like I said, this shit is funny to me, man. That's why I printed it out, because I wanted the words to be exact. Okay. All right. So, Campbell remains under contract through next month. So he's still on the team. He's still on the team, but I don't think he's going to make it. Okay. He's technically on the team, but I think none of them guys in the locker room want to see him again, bro. Like, nah. Okay. And if I ain't mistaken, I think that's the game the Rams beat the 49ers in the mouth. I think the 49ers got wrapped in the mouth over that game. All right. All right. So, however, his actions are likely to give other teams that might have considered signing him pause. In other words, other teams are going to be like, yo, man, you done quit on the Packers. You done quit on the Niners. Shit, what makes you think you're not going to quit on me? But that's what it be like, bro. Sometimes, man, that potentiality of that hanging out with her might not be good. Okay. If everybody she gets involved with winds up in a bad way, you might want to pass that up. All right. Don't think that you're immune. All right. So several of his teammates voiced their opinions after that game. All right. Including all-pro tight end George Kittle. Remember George Kittle? George Kittle that's a dude who is somebody that means some shit in the league. That's somebody who definitely has name recognition. This ain't no little boo-boo ass dude. He said, quote, I think it's dumb. It's just stupid. It's very immature. And I just don't see how you can do something like that to your team, quote unquote. Okay. And if memory serves me correct, he also said, I can't play with somebody like that. I think I remember saying that. Go back and see when I did this live before. That's why I'm mentioning it again. All right. Cornerback Shavarius Ward, said, I feel like that was some sucker shit. You see? That's why he said that he did. Definitely hurt the team because of the injuries. So for him to do that is some selfish stuff to me, in my opinion. Quote, unquote. What does all this mean? What it means is, and salute to accuracy on Matthew Shack Unfiltered, because I wanted that shit to be accurate. What it means is 31 other teams, you better be paying attention to whether or not this cat is in your camp. You better be paying attention to whether or not this dude is trying to get a job with you, because it's very apparent he's just there to just try to just seek and destroy, bro. Okay? And I didn't understand why he self-exploded like that. He was playing well. He was playing good football. Is he better than Dre Greenlaw? No. But at the very least, bro, you could be, auditioning for another job, man. It's like sometimes, you're out there playing well and they understand Dre Greenlaw is Dre Greenlaw. That's one of the best cats out there as far as the linebacker position. He's one of the best linebackers, LBs in the league. You should feel great, the fact that you got that man having to work. But he's self-destructed, bro. And that's what it is, man. A lot of times when cats self-destruct, that you just got to let them implode, bro, and just stay out their way. But I think that this whole situation, him cussing out the fans and going crazy and calling people B's and H's and P words and all of that, dog, that's the kind of dude that has other things going on. That's a cat who has other shit going on in his life. All right? So trust me. If he's talking this greasy to people on the football field, just imagine who he's talking around in his circle. Just imagine who he's talking around in his neighborhood or where he's from, dog. Just imagine who else he has a problem with. It sounds like he got a problem with a whole shit ton of people. It's definitely due to me. Okay? So that's what we got. All right? So let's read what we got right here. Let's see what's going on with you guys, man. Any questions that you guys may have, man. Once again, man, like I said, I'm outside, man. I'm outside chilling, kicking it on a Friday. Okay. Blizz one for the nation. Okay. But I think this one might be done, bro. I may have to go ahead and reload. You know what I'm saying? I might have to reload on this one. All right. Let me see what's going on with you guys, man. But yeah, man, just take this as a public service announcement and a cautionary tale, bro. A quitter, bro, will always blame you. Like, he'll blame you for why shit didn't work out, bro. They blame you, man. Okay? That's just what they do, man. Their life was in shambles before. You come in, you try to help them, and then next thing you know, it's because it's your fault. You're the reason why everything is jacked up. You're the reason why nothing happened. Okay? You just got to understand that. All right? See what we got, man. See what's going on with you guys out there. All right. Yes, sir. Shady Business. What's going on, man? Justin Saab. What's going on, Justin Saab? Salute to the goons in the chat. Salute to all y'all out here, man. We out here chilling. Okay. Beautiful day again. Once again, Friday. Okay. We enjoying ourselves, bro. All right. And I thought I'd come in and chop it up with you, man. But I had to prick this out, man. I thought this was straight comedy, bro. I'm like, I need to say this exactly right. Okay. All right. Egalitarian, what's going on, EG? Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Rosetown natives, what's going on? DJ Santiago, man, you know what I'm saying? 3 ringers in the house. Okay, Rosetown native says, nah. He like, nah, I'm good. I mean, that's cool if you want to do that, man, but don't try to come back, man. I mean, it is what it is, bro. You know, like I said, man, it's like a zero tolerance policy with me, bro. You know, you think I broke up with every girl or I stopped seeing every girl? That girl told me, hey, man, I don't want to do it no more. I was like, all right, cool. And once that was it. No returns, bro. I'm on to the next, dog. Okay. What are you doing tonight? Whatever I want to do. Oh, is that you talking to me like that? Or are you talking to me like we're kicking it? No, we're not kicking it. You do you, I do me. I'm gonna go do what I do. And like you said, I hope everything is working out for you. And that's it, man. Never going back, bro. It ain't happening. Huh? This ain't. Yeah, Bill, this one's a little bit too close for comfort, man. I want this damn flame to get on my ass, man. I may have to let this go. because I can't light it. I can't get it lit the way I want to. All right. Ruther said Campbell was better going MIA. I mean, not really. Not really, bro. I mean, he could have asked for a release after the game. There's a way to do business and a way not to do business, bro. He that's bad business on his behalf. Let's just say hypothetically, bro, he would have waited to the end of the game. He could have went to John Lynch and said to John Lynch, hey, you know what, John, this isn't working out for me, man. I think can you grant me my release so I can go somewhere else to try to latch on to another team? And there's a possibility that could have possibly happened, bro. I mean, there's a great possibility that could have happened. Okay, but due to the fact that he quit, that just made him to show his colors. Like, dude, you messing everything up. All right, for yourself. Okay. Justice Hall said, yeah, he definitely was in his feelings about Greenlaw coming back. I mean, dude, isn't football a gladiator sport, bro? Aren't you supposed to be? Oh, here's what I was looking for. This is exactly what I was looking for. I might be able to salvage it, man, because I ain't burning the shit out of myself. I did that before. Isn't football a gladiator sport, bro? Aren't you supposed to go out there and prove that you're better than the next man? Aren't you supposed to do that? Okay, I'm just saying. All right, just saying, bro. Hold on. Yeah, that's did that. Yeah, keep that shit away from my face, bro. Burnt the shit out of myself. All right. Now we doing something. All right. All right. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. You got to figure shit out as a man, bro. I'm like, let me figure this shit out, bro. This cigar's still hella good. I didn't want to waste this nub. Okay, this is real good. But I wasn't burning my face off for it. All right. CJ Ruthless said even D Winters outplayed him. I mean, a whole bunch of guys. I mean, my family's 49er fans. My father's 49 faithful. I have to watch the games to talk to him about what happens at the game. So I watched every 49er game. It's like I watched all the Raider games. And D Winter did play well, man. But like I said before, man, Greenlaw was playing good football. I mean, not Greenlaw, excuse me. Campbell was playing good football, bro. He was playing good. I think he had a couple of pressures at least. I don't know if he got any sacks, man, but he was playing good, man. But Dre Greenlaw, bro? Come on, dog. Dre Greenlaw is not somebody you just say, hey, well, you know what, Dre, we already got Vondre out there, so why don't you just go ahead and just don't come back? Man, come on, man. Dre Greenlaw couldn't wait to get back on the field. That's a real dog. That's the problem, man. These dudes think they're alphas until a real alpha shows up. Okay? It's always like that, bro. It's always like that. Everybody's Billy Badass until Billy Badass shows up. Dre Greenlaw's a monster. That's an absolute monster linebacker. He's like, I'm back. Everything that y'all was doing, good for hold it down, but I'm back now. Get out there and be like, nah, Dre, I'm him. And Devondre was playing, but Dre Greenlaw was being Dre Greenlaw. Shit was being stopped. He's like, y'all really needed that. Niner Empire, y'all really needed that game. Y'all was trying to get yourselves right so y'all can make the playoffs. But like I said, man, old boy said he ain't going back in there. Okay. And John Lynch was like, well, get your whole ass off the field. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you already know. All right. Dre Greenlaw, that injury went down. He went down running onto the field, deflated the 49ers. Yeah, it did. Bill said, what's good smoking a red meat lovers on the way to work? Hey, man, your delivery, bro, was supposed to come today. It got there late, but violators came in, bro. So I'll go back tomorrow. Or I'm going to go back tomorrow. Okay. Shady said they didn't fire him. They just suspended him so he wouldn't get paid. They didn't fire him until next month. I mean, they're not ruining their cap for him. He's fired. I mean, come on, bro. If you're sent home without pay. See, you guys got to, you guys are playing around with semantics. You're employed, but you can't go work somewhere else. And you're not getting paid for us. That's worse than being fired. What are you talking about? That's worse than being fired, bro. Fire me so I can what? Go somewhere else and get a job. But when you're contracted, they just basically said, have your whole ass take a seat. You're not doing anything. What's worse, bro? Being fired and being able to go, you're on fries at McDonald's, they fire you and you can go to Burger King and be on fries, or be on fries and they say you can't go nowhere because we own your ass contractually. Get the hell out of here. You're not getting paid because you're suspended. See, he got suspended means no pay for week 16, 17, and 18. No check, and you can't go get a check. And he hasn't gotten a check since week 15. They didn't go to the playoffs. The Niners didn't make the playoffs. So he didn't get paid all the wild card week. He didn't get paid. That man didn't get paid in the divisional game. That man didn't get paid in the NFC Championship week. That man didn't get paid for the 2 weeks for the Super Bowl that was not being no football, and he didn't get paid for the Super Bowl. How many weeks is that? How many weeks is that, man? I think that's about a good, let me see, let's add it up. 15, 16, no, 16, 17, 18, wild card, division, NFC Championship game, 2 weeks of the Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl week, and that was 2 weeks ago. That man has not seen a check in over 2.5 months, and he's still under contract with the 49ers right now. Guess what? Somebody would rather be fired, and it's DeAndre Campbell. Okay, I love it. That's what you do, bro. You can't move a muscle till we tell you. All right, I love it. I love it. Daniel Sports in the house. Shady Business Shack brought the receipts. Hey, man, I just wanted to be accurate, bro. When you start talking about shit like this, you can't just be making up your own words, bro. You can't, well, he said something like, people, well, he said something like, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's not what he said. Well, something like that. Nah. Not on something like this. On something like this, I wanted to make sure. It's quote by quote. Because if he sees this, he can't say that I didn't say that. It's right here. I got all the tweets. I got everything printed out. Okay? So, and I didn't want to put it on my other device because it doesn't have the same effect. Then I have to show you the phone and do all of it. Nah, bruh. Right here. 3 pages, bro. Done. Well, 2 pages. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're accurate over here. Rosetown says, man, she's getting serious. Shaq got it on paper. Hey, man, I just need to make sure that I said it right. I don't like misquoting people. Okay? It's right, man. Let's get it up, man. Get the likes up. Okay? Might as well not say anything to anyone anymore. I mean, at the end of the day, man, why are you arguing with insignificant people on Twitter, bro? I mean, come on, dog. You need to be doing better than that. Okay? Okay? But like I said before, the 2025, last year was the year of exposure. Like Cat Williams said, all lies will be exposed in 2024. And guess what? A whole lot of people got exposed. Now, 2025 is the year that everybody has an excuse for being exposed. Now he's saying, I'll fight all y'all. I'm like, come on, man. You ain't that tough, dog. Okay. All right, Shady Business said there's losers in life, only quitters and bullshitters. Facts. Okay. Justice Sasa, I guess he came there for a check. I mean, if not really, because he blew a check. He just blew his check from the year. I mean, you blew 3 weeks, didn't get paid for it. Talking about I'm rich, I never have to work a day in my life. Yeah, you know what you can do? You're going to move back to Podunk, Mississippi somewhere where the cost of living is super low, bro. And then you can, that money you got, you can live it out, man. But you ain't living no LA life. You ain't living no, and definitely ain't living no Bay Area life. You ain't living it back at the area where I'm from. You're not living up there balling out of control after the money you got. You ain't living here. You're not living in Miami. You're not living in Atlanta. You're not living in any of New York. You're not living anywhere that's cracking at. You ain't living none of them places. You better take your ass to the bayou in Louisiana, buy you a little hut, and stay there, man, and grow some crocodiles and shit, or some alligators. Crocodiles are African. You better grow you some gators and try to sell you some gator meat for Bill Holloway to buy, because you didn't make that much money, dog. You didn't make enough. All right, Justin Saw. I mean, fans wouldn't get on his ass. I mean, they've been on him, dog, forever. Okay, he finally blew a gasket. Cedric Webb said, "What's up? I'm not a manager at Bergenhead anymore because they filed for Chapter 11 back. Got an interview with Goodwill Thursday for a manager position. God always got me. That's what it is, dog. You're always gonna bounce back. Cedric is about to bounce back. Okay, one door closes, another one opens. It's about to bounce back, man. You good? Okay, you gonna get it, bruh. We got your back. All right." Shady said, "Happy Holy Day." Okay, I don't know what that means. It's not Good Friday today. CJ Webster said Antonio Brown started that trend in Tampa. I expected some act like, especially in Dallas. But Antonio Brown has Hall of Fame numbers. Like, people, man, one thing that I will not do, bro, just because you're an asshole, or you don't know how to act. Your accolades are your accolades. Like, I don't believe in slandering somebody's accolades because you don't like them personally. I don't subscribe to that. What you did is what you did, bro. Okay? And Antonio Brown, for a lot of you guys that forgot, because he's been acting a fool for so long that you forgot how good of a football player he was. Okay? Antonio Brown's first 8 years in the NFL as a wide receiver is better than any other wide receiver that ever played the game. His first 8 years in yards, in catches, in all those statistics, Antonio Brown, the first 8 years, nobody's numbers is better than him. Not Jerry Rice, not Megatron, not Terrell Owens, not Randy Moss, nobody. That man should be in the Hall of Fame off those 8 seasons. Okay? He should, just what he did in Pittsburgh, he should be in the Hall. Just for that. Then he won a Super Bowl with Brady. That should be enough to get him in. But all the antics and all the crazy shit he did is not going to get him in. But that man, when he was on top, when he came to the Raiders for that little bit of preseason time that he just stood on the sidelines, he was the best wide receiver in football. Okay? But cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. All right? Okay, Bill said, why my 3-week-old grandson doesn't cry that much? I mean, come on, dog. We already know that. My nephew, why would anybody say anything your teammates you ride for? Hey, man, he wasn't riding for his teammates, man. He called them BANs, bro. Called them all BANs, bro. Okay? And said, if you want to come see me, I'm always by myself. So what's he going to do? What if all of them show up? What if Dre Greenlaw and all them cats show up? Tre'Davious Ward or Tadarius Ward or whatever his name is. What if all those cats show up? You ain't going to be able to fight them dudes, bro. Like I said, man, this cat just barking, man. Okay? Ping yourself. Put an Addy down so somebody can come see you. All right? Justice Saw says pure comedy. Justice Saw said he wasn't on the Niners too long. Why would you get mad at the fans and teammates? Because, man, the guy's insecure. Okay? If you're done with ball, then don't join the sports team. Okay? Now, they just picked him up. They picked him up, man, on when he got cut from the Packers. But, you know, that's what happens when you pick up somebody else's trash. When you pick up somebody else's trash, man, that's what happens. Okay? You got to stop doing it, man. Got to stop doing it. Okay? Okay? He's not going to go. He's not going to do anything. Justice Saw said, why would those guys go up to him and talk about it? They have a job to do. I mean, they already did it, man. This dude is talking on it. Is talking on Twitter. I mean, somebody's talking with their face showing. Somebody said shit on camera, and somebody's talking on X. It is what it is, bro. Okay? That's what it is. Okay? Justice Saw, this guy's not taking any responsibility. Just because Niners were begging him to come didn't mean they had to be a grown man and make his own decisions. Well, man, that's what happens, man, when you... I'll tell you a perfect scenario of what happened today, Justice Saw. I went to the post office, okay? Because Shaq does do shit like that. I went to the post office today to go get cigars that were being shipped to me. I was expecting to pick up a package from Bill Holloway, but it didn't come in time. It was still en route. And then my big bro Raider Violator sent me some of his cigars, okay? that, you know, his own branded cigars that we're going to be definitely doing a review on. So he sent me that. So I went to go pick it up because at my post office, they know put my shit to the side because I don't want nobody just picking my shit up. All right. So I went inside to go get it. When I went inside, man, there was a line because it's a post office. And now when you go in places that are government places like post offices and DMVs and libraries and all these things that are state, you know, funded, you're going to wait because they're going to have one or two tellers there, like one or two people to help you. And then right when they get rid of two people, somebody's going on a break, and then it's one person to handle a long ass line going out the door. Now me, I'm not tripping because I'm not in a hurry. I'm already like sixth or whatever. Man, this lady that was in front, man, this lady, she had a big ass Amazon bag, real thin lady, you know, had a big Amazon box and all this shit, bro. And this man was having a long extended conversation with the teller. I mean, with the I call him a teller, but you know, the post office person at the door, at the front of the counter, whatever, counter person. And the man kept asking dumbass questions over and over and over again, asking, hey, can I get this person's address? Can't you just look up this person's address? And she's like, no, we don't do that, sir. We can send it to the address that you got it on, and they can forward it or whatever. And he's just arguing with her. I could see this lady's face that was next. She started getting antsy, bro. And she just was like trying to get the lady's attention. And the lady, I know the lady because I've been going over there 15 years. So I knew the lady was just going to ignore her. Okay. So she's like, ma'am, behind her. And she's still talking to this dude because he waited in line. So she came back, and then there was a woman that was in front of me. By then I was the I was the third person in line. At that point, I said loud enough for her to hear it, and the lady behind her, I said, the impatience is growing. She can't help herself. Pretty soon she's going to explode. And the lady that was in front of me just turned around and kind of smiled. I said, just get ready. She's not going to be able to take it too much longer. Man, this lady she just went crazy in there. I just need a QR code. That's all I need. Can you help me? And the lady was ignoring her, still talking to the man that was at the counter. And the lady that closed up her shit, because you know they have the plexiglass things, and she closed her shit up. She walked over to her and was like, ma'am, could you just help me? She was like, no, ma'am, you got to wait in line like everybody else. Sorry. So when she came back, I said, yeah, I mean, I you know, I'm smart. I'm just going to say some shit. I was like, yeah, I don't know why you think that your time's more valuable than everybody else's. We're all waiting. Now, I'm the person that's going to say something. Everyone's thinking the same shit, but no one's going to say nothing. But I'm going to say something. Okay, I wasn't rude. I just said, hey, all of our time is valuable. The lady turned around and smiled at me. Everybody kind of smiled because I knew they weren't going to say nothing. So finally, the guy left, and she came up, and she was just, that's all I needed was a QR code. She was like, ma'am, you don't stop raising your voice, I ain't going to help you. Okay. So she got what she wanted. Of course, she was quiet. And then when she walked away, this is ridiculous, and walked out. So when I got up there, I was like, hey, how you doing? She was like, how you doing? And I was like, how do you deal with these crazy ass people all day? She says, I don't. You hear what she said? She says, I don't deal with them. And I'm like, well, what was that? She was like, she's the one that's flustered, not me. I was like, that's game. Can you please go get my package from Raider Violator? She's like, I'll be right back. Here you go, Mr. Shaq. Peace. So what's the moral of the story? The moral of the story is the people that are frustrated are the people that can't, they quit. They're quitters. They want what they want right now. And when you don't give it to them, they're all out of pocket. All right. So that's what it is, bro. Okay. Shady business. Okay. Ruther said Eric Kendricks was the option before him. I mean, the dude was playing good. I was actually saying the kid was playing good. But hey, man, it is what it is. Now he wants to fight everybody. William Stevenson, it's all about the bag, but we don't want to work for it. I mean, who wants to work for it? Okay. Who does? Okay. All right. Okay. I appreciate the $1.99 dono, but I ain't reading that. Okay. Thank you for the $1.99 dono, but I ain't reading it. Okay. I'm not saying that out of my mouth. God. Shane said, I'm happy talking about the Sixers. Hey, it is what it is. Y'all got your ass kicked. Okay. Didn't I get kicked off of YouTube? I know I was pissed at another show. Nah, Jesse, you on here. I see you. You didn't get kicked off of YouTube. You probably just got kicked off that channel. Okay, but I didn't kick you off. You right here. I can see you right here. Okay, Go PNG said, Bolts in the house. Old school Raider. Some of these new generation players don't play for the love of the game. They play for the money, and they need to be on the field to get that bag from the next team. I mean, the kid was playing well, man, but who's going to punish him for not being Dre Greenlaw? I mean, come on, dog. If you look at what, there's 32 teams, each, pretty much everybody runs a 4-3 defense. So you're going to have three starting linebackers on 32 teams. What you're going to have, three, that's 90, maybe like about 100 and some odd people that play starting linebackers. I mean, not starting linebackers, but starting linebackers in the NFL. There's probably like about 100. And, dude, you're playing well enough, and then you start talking about who's the all pros, and then you got to cut them down. All right. So you should be proud of yourself that you held it down, dog, for you to get another chance somewhere else. But all you did was shit on yourself. All right. Okay. Robert Benjamin said it was a smart idea by the Niners by not getting emotional over the situation. I mean, why do I got to get emotional? I'm the one that holds the cards. Okay. All right. William Stevenson said, you make sure you get the goods before you post it, Shaq. That's right, dog. You know why? Because, man, I have a reputation, bro. Like, you think I'm going to blow my reputation on a rumor? Nah, dog. Things have to be substantiated over here, dog. Because I see how everybody else does shit. That's why I never have to retract nothing. That's why I never have to come back and say, let me, yay, fellas. Oh, yeah, man, here's a new update. This is what, no, I don't have to do any of that, bro. I'm going to come out with whatever I need to come out with. 9 times out of 10, I could do it off the dome piece. But this, I had to say accurately, bro. I had to say it accurately, man. Listen, I'm sick of all you BANs jumping under my tweets, okay? Calling the Niners B's and H's. I had to say that shit right, okay? Trust me, people be fact checking. All right, so I got it right. Raw Rudy Wrangle in the house. What's going on? Okay, all right. Okay, Bill said you got that going on. Okay, got that red meat lovers. Okay, cigar. Brother Justice Saw said talking to Tedrick Webb is all good. TJ Mack, what's happening? Justice Saw patience aversion. That's what my dad taught me. It is, man. D Money said instant gratification. Okay, Ronda Powder. This is that CTE behavior. Might be CTE, bruh. But I'll tell you this right now, man, he don't got enough money right now to have no CTE. This cat better get his shit together. Okay, he better figure it out, man. But I just thought that was highly entertaining, bro, for you to be on Twitter crashing out in front of the entire world, bro. Like right now, dog, you do not have a job. Okay, the 49ers are not bringing you back. You're done. George Kittle George Kittle ain't even on your side of the ball, and he says he doesn't want you out there. I mean, come on, man. When offensive players are saying we don't want you back, you're not coming back. Okay, it's not gonna happen. All right. Okay. Shane said thoughts on the Sixers getting blown out. Sixers are a bad basketball team. They're not a good basketball team, bro. Simple as that. Okay, a lot of turnovers, turning over the ball all the time, and all of that. Okay, that's what I got to say about it. There's nothing to talk about. You got to be better. You playing against the world champions. Did you forget the Celtics are the world champions? The defending world champions? Can't go in there playing with them like that. Okay. So that's what it is, y'all, man. Just wanted to come in, man, chop it up with you guys, man. Say what's up on a Friday. Hope you guys are going to get some good food, some good drink, some good smoke. Okay, hope y'all be, kicking it with a nice shooby-dooby and whatever else you guys got going on. But I definitely just want to come in and speak on this DeAndre Campbell stuff. And I don't want him nowhere near my team, bro. I mean, these cancerous football players are, they're all over the place, bro. I mean, you can even be a first bat Hall of Famer, a 3-time former league MVP and a Super Bowl champion in Aaron Rodgers and be a cancer. So, I mean, it's like, let's not act like it has anything to do with your ability. Okay, you really can be a cancer regardless. Okay. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. I'll holler at y'all mañana. Okay. Hope you guys have a good night. I'm at the checking foot.